All right, so let me quickly demonstrate how to apply for project grants. As an NGO owner or a cooperative society owner, now this project grant is very, very important to you. Okay, so because the amount of this grant is higher than any other grant in Trustcom. Okay, so you'll be able to get from 5 million naira to 1 billion naira, okay, for the project grant. Okay, and this grant is sponsored by the foreign donor. All right, so now because you have applied for verification of your organization with Trustcom, you become automatically eligible to apply for the project grants. So to apply for the project grant, is either you come here and you click on apply for project grant, or you return back to home page here and scroll down. Okay, so this is another way of applying for the project grant. I believe you can see. You can either do that in your dashboard, or you come back here and do it. So in this case, let me just click on this, apply for project grants. All right, so once I click on that, you can see the application for project grant and loan. All right, so if I scroll down, this is about the grant, the purpose of the grant, the target beneficiaries of this grant. Okay, you can see that they must be registered NGO, all right, or cooperative societies with Trustcom. In other words, they must be verified stakeholders. Are you with me? All right, so and you click on, these are the requirements for the application of the grant. Okay guys, I want to strongly recommend that you get all of these requirements before you start this application. This is very, very important, guys. Make sure that you get all these requirements before you start the application. Okay, now for the project grant, you are required to have a website for your organization. Without your website, you cannot apply. Please, all right, get a website for your organization. You see that for this particular grant, you must be a stakeholder, and you have also verified, you are verified by Trustcom. Okay, so that's the requirement. Then you can fill all of this basic information, and the last requirement here is a link to your organization website. Okay, our partner require that every project grant applicant, okay, should put a link of their website in the application. This will enable them to look up their website and check the activities and what they have done over time, all right, and give them the grant in that proportion. I believe you understand. Although Trustcom have made a provision where we decided to create an NGO website for anybody who is interested, okay, and that will attract a little fee, all right, so but that is the best you can get, because it's just a way of making sure that even the person that does not have access to a web developer will be able to build the website for his or her organization. Well, one of the basic requirements is to have the link of your NGO website. I believe you understand. Make sure you get all these before you start your application. All right, so remember, we verified ourselves as an NGO. So you can see that I am a verified primary cooperative. Don't click here, except if you earlier verified yourself as a primary cooperative. I believe you understand. All right, so you can see I am a verified union cooperative. Now, you can only click here if earlier you verified yourself as a union cooperative. Remember, I didn't do that, so I cannot click here. All right, if I click here, it will require that I make payment again, and I'm not supposed to make payment anymore because I've already paid. All right, so the next one is that I am a verified federal cooperative. Now, you are not supposed to do this because remember, you didn't verify yourself as a federal cooperative, except if you did that earlier. All right, remember, I verified myself as an NGO owner. Okay, so this is the one I am going to click on. All right, so if I click on this federal, verify federal, you see that I will not have access. Let me do that so that you see. So you can see that it's requiring that I should pay that amount to be to get verified first before I can apply for the loan, which that is not what we want to do. All right, so remember, I verified myself as an NGO earlier. Okay, so I will click here and it will be accessible. Okay guys, so you see that I click on verify as an NGO. I am a verified NGO, sorry. So once I click on I am a verified NGO, I got taken to this project grant interface. You can see that this is about the grant. This is the purpose of the grant. This is the target beneficiaries. The target beneficiaries are verified stakeholders. Okay. Now, this is just a simple form that you need to fill. Put in your full name, your email address. Make sure that this email address is accessible by you and is your own and is valid. Put in your phone number, the name of your organization. Of course, you can see that the name of organization is mandatory, because at this point you are supposed to have an organization. All right. Now, state of origin, state of residence, LGEA of residence, your home address, your NIN number. I believe you can see. Then upload your NIN number, and this is going to be the amount needed for your project. Okay, you need to type in the amount you are expecting. All right. Then explain how you want to use the fund, and finally you can see that your organization website link. This is important. Without this link, you will not be able to submit your form. Okay, that's why I told you earlier that you need to get on a mini website for your organization. And TrustCo have made this provision already to create a website for you that is in line with the requirement of the foreign donor. I believe you understand what I mean. So all you need to do is just to get your website. In the homepage of the app, there's a place to click and get your website. Okay. Now, once you are done getting your website from there, you just return back here and paste the link of the website here. Now, the reason why, you can see here that our partner will verify your project from your website. Please make sure this is correct. The link is correct. I understand that a lot of you might decide to just put one link here and just submit your form. Please don't do that. Okay. It will put a red flag on your grant application. Please don't do that. Make sure you get your website, put the link of the website here, you click on submit. I believe you understand what I mean. All right, so once you click on submit, your project grant application is going to be submitted, and that is all. Then you can also access your loan. Okay, and you can also apply for project grant if you want in that manner. I believe you understand what I mean.